Hello farmers, my name is Bright Msakanda, an agronomist with Seedco Vegetables. We are going to be discussing about onion production. The first question a farmer might ask is it profitable to do onion production? I would say yes. Onion production or onions is one of the crops which can give a farmer a good net profit. Why do I say so? There is always a ready market for onions, number one. Number two, onions can be dried and stored and be sold at a later stage when the prices are high, which means the margins are always high. So how can a farmer know that, or how can a farmer be 100% sure that if I invest my money, I'm going to have a return back? Let us do a rough calculation. When it comes to onion production, we believe that a farmer should have a plant population of around 600,000 to 1 million plants. And here in Zimbabwe, we sell onions as green and we dry them, then sell them later on. If a farmer chooses to sell onions while they are still green, he or might get a price of around $1 for 12, $1 for 15, or a maximum of $1 for 20. If you divide, let's say a farmer wasn't that good at growing and he has managed to produce around 600,000. If you divide 600,000 plant population and $1 for 20, you will get a net profit of around 16,000 to 24,000, which is a lot of money. And if you further calculate it, you will find out that you will get around from $4 to $6 per dollar invested. So onions definitely are one of the crops which can be grown by a farmer and which can give a good return to a farmer. Let's say a farmer has chosen to grow onions. The good thing about it is you can sell them while they are green, or you can dry them, which means it's different now from growing other crops, which when there is no market, they go bad or they rot, like tomatoes. A farmer might ask a question: how do you dry onions? How do you know that onions are at the right time to dry them? The first thing for you to see that the onions have ripened is to count the number of days. We have varieties which mature in 90 to 120 days. So the first thing is to record your days and know that the days have passed, which can give you the correct number or the exact number of days. The second question a farmer might ask is, how do I know that my onions have ripened? Number one, you use the number of days. When transplanting, a farmer should record down the days that a farmer has planted. We have varieties which mature in 90 to 120 days. Number two, a farmer has to check for neck fall. Your onions has to have a neck fall of around 80%. When they reaches 80% neck fall, then the onions are almost ready to be dried up. How do you do the drying process? You need to uproot your onions, then lie them down facing east for 1 week. Then after 7 days, you make them face the other side, facing your west. This gives enough penetration of sunlight into the root zone, so that your hormones will produce hormones that will inhibit the intake of more moisture into the onion. By so doing, you would have started the drying process of onions. Then after 2 or 3 weeks of leaving them drying in the field, you will then come and grade them according to size. Then you take them to a shed which allows free air circulation and which is a sunroof, which is above 1.5 meters between the onions and the sunroof. Onions is one of the business which farmers can do because it helps in crop rotation and it is a high return, like as I have said, between $4 to $6 per dollar invested. At Seedco, we say it starts with the right seed, and the farmer will be prosperous by making the good choice on choosing the right varieties.